Hello, everybody. This is JJ Hardy with Victory Leadership Coaching. Today, I wanted to do a stream that discusses the basic requirements to be a leader. Now, there's something important to understand. Though I was in a leadership position for a lot of years, when I first started, I was not what I would define now, currently, as a leader. I wouldn't define myself as that at all when I first started. It took a lot to get me there, and it wasn't just somebody helping me, although that did play a huge role. I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the constant education, and I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't actively take a role in becoming a leader on my own. So the thing you have to understand is that, you could take all of the principles that I teach and learn all of them because you need to. But you, as a person, should not be put in a management position that has people working for you, or you shouldn't start a business that you have people working for you if you don't meet the three basic requirements to become a leader. So the first one is that you have to care about people. If you don't care about people, if you're just in it for the money and the accolades and all of those things, you have absolutely no business having others work for you. Because you're not going to look out for them. You're going to look out for number one. And that's the wrong answer. Because you have to create influence with these people, and that's number two. So leading is all about creating influence. So if you're not a good follower to begin with, then you have no business leading somebody else. You just have no business at all leading another human being or having another person work for you, because you're not going to be able to create influence with that individual if you just suck eggs at taking orders yourself, or if you suck eggs at having somebody to tell you what to do. And, the last one, and I talk about this a lot because it's paramount. It's like the basic requirement that a lot of people, by the way, including myself, have to be taught. And they have to shift your entire mindset because it's just that important. And that basic requirement is that you have to take ownership. And, I told myself when I first started my business that I was going to try to stay away from the whole ownership thing because, Jocko talks about it. Jocko Willink and Leif Babin, they talk about it in the books that they narrate and they've written together. And, there are other companies that use this as like their huge mantra for leadership. But gosh, I can't stay away from it. It seems like the more I do business, the more I meet with people. By the way, these people are in senior positions a lot of times. They have a hard time taking ownership. And that's a basic requirement of being a leader. You're not going to be influential if you don't take ownership. So ownership is taking responsibility for everything within your sphere of influence, not just what you're doing. The little minute tasks that you take care of in your position. No, it's everyone that you have working for you and all of the tasks that they complete, whether they do a great job, do a poor job, or they make mistakes. That is all your responsibility. And what that means is if they make a mistake, you don't blame them for making a mistake. When somebody asks you about it, you don't say, Joe Snuffy screwed up over there and I can't stand him. No, you take ownership of that. Oh, yeah, my team, yeah, we made a mistake. Now now we need to take a deep dive into that to figure out what went wrong so that we can train everybody on that so that it doesn't happen again. And by the way, we're probably going to put some processes in place to make sure those mistakes don't happen anymore. So the 3 requirements that it takes to become a leader is that you have to care about people. You have to be able to follow before you can lead. So if you can't take orders, you don't have any business being in a leadership position. And you have to take ownership. Now, let me go back to ownership for a second. Not everyone has the inherent ability to just not blame anybody for anything and take that full ownership. That is a complete mindset shift. We start off as children on the basic level, and we're constantly testing our boundaries and blaming people for things. It's just something that is natural when you're a young person. But when you become an adult, you have to start slowly accepting more and more responsibility for your actions, because if you don't, you're never going to be taken seriously. So that is a developmental milestone for you or anyone to really kind of put yourself through to make sure that you're being the best person you can possibly be. If you don't take ownership of your life, if you don't take ownership in your job, if you don't take ownership in your business, and by the way, I think I said it already, but if you don't take ownership with yourself, then you're not going to make it in anything you do. It'll start off okay, but it's going to get rocky real quick. So just keep that in mind. Geez, that's it. Anybody who watches this, please like it, share it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, get a conversation going about this topic, because I want to know your leadership journey. And I don't know, I want to talk to you about it, but it doesn't have to be, in a call. You can just leave a comment and talk to not just me, but other people. I'm just excited to learn about people. Part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, especially if my word resonates with you. My name is JJ Hardy with Victory Leadership Coaching, and I hope you have a great and blessed day and a week. Take care.